San Francisco will make you aware of something that we all too often forget. It will make you realize the vast potential of America's urban soul. Because in spite of the economic and social problems great cities possess, they still hold enormous creative energy that makes them grand places to live, to work, to raise a family, to fall in love, and to experience all of the richness of life. And of all of America's great and glorious cities, this one is truly the most special. Metropolises the world over have their phrases. Rome is the eternal city, Paris the city of light, Los Angeles the city on the move. But San Francisco is very simply everybody's favorite city. A cliché perhaps, but an overwhelmingly accurate phrase to describe a very special place. But when you play word association and mention San Francisco, the name most likely to come to mind will be Fisherman's Wharf. This is, hands down, the single most popular attraction on San Francisco Bay. Each year, millions of visitors and locals alike flock here to savor the charm of an area that has a flavor all of its own. Ever since the 1960s, San Francisco has had one indisputable honor, and that is, this is the street entertainers' capital of the world. The streets of San Francisco, particularly around Fisherman's Wharf, are filled each day with entertainers, young and old alike, working for a few compliments, an occasional tip, and that very distant hope of discovery. But this is the best of them all, the Cadillac of kooks, the human jukebox. Each day on the wharf, you'll find this odd canvas structure called the human jukebox. You go up to the jukebox, you look through the song selections, you choose a song, you insert a quarter, up comes a little curtain, out pops a trumpet, and away it goes. Well, it may not be the land of Oz, but it's just about the closest thing to it. And helping to create that magical illusion is San Francisco's most beloved attraction, the cable cars. In 1869, a young Scotsman by the name of Andrew Halliday was watching a team of horses struggling up one of San Francisco's steep hills. Feeling far more sympathy for the horses than the people, he came up with a scheme, a plan to solve the problem. And at 5 a.m. on August the 1st of 1873, he piloted the world's first cable car on a 5-block ascent into history. Our ride begins at the slot on Market Street. The cable car glides noisily onto this giant wooden turntable called the slot. Once onto the table, a quick release allows the conductor and the gripman to slowly turn the car back to the uphill starting position. Once the cable car is aligned, the gripman and the conductor join together to push the car into place, and the waiting passengers quickly get on board. There are 3 different places where you can ride the cable car. The inside compartment, which quickly fills up with the unadventuresome, the outside seats, which are a second best alternative, or riding on the running board, hanging out into the street, which is where God and Andrew Halliday intended for you to ride. And so if we're all set and we have our fares ready, let's hop on board for a ride up and over the hills of San Francisco on America's only moving National Historic Landmark, the cable cars of San Francisco. It's all pretty simple, a little antiquated and inefficient perhaps, but who's counting time when you're on board the only form of mass transit in America where all of the passengers wear a smile?